Hi guys, so today we are going to be learning how to make some GIZDODO, and without wasting your time as usual, let us get straight into business. So we're going to be starting with the gizzard. It comes like this. You can get it from your local market or from the supermarket, ShopRite and Co. They would always have it, okay? And in case you're wondering what the gizzard is, this is the stomach part of your chicken. They usually use it to grind their food and it is very, very healthy. And we're just trying to cut this into some smaller sizes. So you can take one piece and cut into 2 or 3 small sizes depending on how you like it, okay? So this is our gizzard ready to use. Now we're going to pour this in a bowl and we're going to just rinse this thoroughly, wash thoroughly till you are sure that it is clean. And this is about 1 kilo of the chicken gizzard. Like I said before, you can get this from any supermarket around you. Just tell them you want to get gizzard, okay? So when you're done washing and rinsing and you're sure that it's clean, we are now going to boil this gizzard in a pot, okay? So place your pot on medium heat, pour in your gizzard, and then we're going to just season this with our salt. Yes, about 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon is okay, depending on the quantity of gizzard that you're using. Some seasoning powder, the curry powder, the thyme, some garlic and ginger powder if you like. And you're going to just add some onions. You guys, I forgot to add the onions. I was just while I was making this recipe, you guys, but I had to supplement it later. So this is the point where you're supposed to add your onions, which I did not. So please don't be like me, okay? Add some onions, add some water. You're going to boil these for about 15 to 20 minutes, and this is what you're going to have. Then you're going to just take out your gizzard, because it really doesn't take a long time to cook. And with this recipe, you can never mess up, okay? So we're going to separate our gizzard from the gizzard stock and we are going to set it aside. And on to the other star ingredient, our plantain. So GIZDODO is basically a combination of your gizzard and your plantain, your dodo. And of course, you guys know that anything with plantain is a banger. Anything with dodo is a banger. So yeah, GIZDODO is very easy to make and it is very tasty. I feel like it's one of the best finger food you can ever find out there, especially if you're in Nigerian, okay? So yeah, we are just trying to dice our plantain into small sizes. So you can either do it the way I am doing it, like this, or you can just place it on a chopping board and use your knife to just cut it. Just make sure you dice into any shape that you like, but preferably this size, okay, so that the dodo and the gizzard can, you know, be in the same form, kind of, but you can actually cut this into any size or shape that you like. So now we are going to pour, you guys, voiceovers, pour your plantain in a bowl and then sprinkle a little bit of salt. And we are going to fry this our plantain in a pan of hot oil on medium to low heat. And by the way, I hear some of you don't add salt to your plantain before you fry. So let's settle this once and for all. Where do you belong to? Team sprinkle salt or team no salt? Do you add salt to your plantain before you fry, or you don't bother at all? So let me know in the comment section which team do you belong to, because you guys can see that I belong to the team a little bit of salt before you fry. So yeah, we've been frying our plantain for the past 5 to 10 minutes and we're going to just take this off it and we're going to set it aside. And did you guys notice that I dropped an onion in the oil before frying? You guys, in case you don't know or you don't do it, before you fry anything, your dodo, your meat, anything, always drop an onion in your oil. It's going to intensify the flavors and the aroma of whatever you're frying. Like, it's just a very good way of letting your neighbors know that you're cooking, so don't skip it out. So our dodo is looking well fried, golden brown. That is the color we are aiming for. Now in the same oil, you're going to now fry your gizzard as well. So you can as well fry the gizzard first before you fry your plantain, whichever one, doesn't matter. Just fry your gizzard and fry your plantain, okay? So this is what our gizzard is looking like after frying this for about 10 minutes as well. And if you don't like to fry, you can just grill your plantain and your gizzard. Team Fit Farm, yes, you can skip frying totally. Just grill your plantain and your gizzard, whether in an oven, in an air fryer, whatever you have. Now we are going to move to our pepper section. This is what we are going to be using for our pepper sauce, and in this bowl I have some Atarodo, the Scotch bonnet pepper, some tomatoes and some onions, and I'm just pouring this in a chopper, and you're going to just roughly blend this either with a blender, in a chopper, or if your mortar is what you have, just use what you have. Okay, the major thing is that you get your peppers blended or grated. Okay, now this one is just for that special effect, for color. We have here the green, the yellow and the red pepper, and we are using these bell peppers to just add a pop of color to our GIZDODO. So yes, it is completely optional. If you can't get it, if you don't have it, you don't have to use it. If you have your plantain, your dodo and your gizzard, you are always good to go. Okay, so just cut this into some smaller sizes if you have access to it, and set it aside. Now it is time for us to start cooking. Are you guys ready? So in your pot, your pan, your wok, whatever it is, add some oil, preferably the one you use in frying the gizzard and the dodo. Add some oil. Now you're going to get some garlic. You guys, I like garlic a lot. If you don't like garlic, you can skip this part. Okay, so just mince your garlic and then pour it in, and you're also going to add some onions. You guys, remember we forgot to add some onions when we were boiling that gizzard. So I'm basically making up for that onions with this sauce. So you guys, so in this pan we have the oil, the garlic and the onions fried together. Now you are not going to sprinkle a little bit of thyme and curry. The aroma from frying together these ingredients alone, you guys, it is everything. So make sure you don't skip that part. Now you're going to pour in your pepper mix, and you're going to mix together and also lightly season with your seasoning powder and with your salt and with the stock from the gizzard, the one we boiled earlier. I hope you did not pour it away. Don't pour it away, okay? So now we've added some salt, some seasoning powder, and now we're going to just add some stock from the gizzard as well, and we're going to just cover this up and leave this to cook, fry together for at least 10-15 to 20 minutes, depending on the quantity of sauce that you're making. 15 minutes after, you guys, this is what our sauce is looking like. The oil is starting to separate from the pepper, and it's looking like the oil is starting to also dance happily on top of the sauce. Now you can now pour in your gizzard, and then pour in the dodo as well, and then pour in the mixed bell peppers if you have, and you're going to just mix this together and leave everything to marry themselves together, and it's done. Like, you guys, that's all. That's all you need to do. And if this is your first time on this channel, you are welcome. My name is Tosin, and my mission is to help you become a better home cook with step-by-step easy recipes like this. And today's shout out is going out to Okpanike Beatrice. Thank you for dropping a comment in our previous post. And if you've not seen that video, we learned how to make egusi soup from the scratch, so you can check it out. And if you want to get a shout out in our next video, make sure you drop a comment as well under this video, and I'm going to give you a big shout out in our next post. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something. The full list of the ingredients with the measurement will be in the description box, so make sure you check it and tell me if you tried this recipe out or not. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. What would you like us to make next? Let me know in the comment section. Bye, guys.